I just did a quick best preview render to see what this would look like. We've got the wax modifier in full effect here, so it's definitely affecting everything and probably not what we want to have happen to the clothing. But we're going to get to all of that later. Skin looks pretty cool though. Yeah, you can see the difference. Gets rid of a lot of that texture information. Okay, so let's take care of the simple things first. Belt. And let's turn this off. Let's just go towards black and towards red and color fill object. There is one little element to change in there. So desaturated, really desaturated, and lighter. RGB, make sure there's no mask, and let's paint that color. Make sure we've got the standard brush selected, number one. That's a key. And then let's go alpha off and just put in the little note. Okay, you can add a little bit of randomness. Don't add a bunch. You know, it's a belt, so don't see a point of it. Let's give it a little bit more complicated of an alpha. And render flat shows you what we've done. That's it, that's good enough. Buckle. Let's go a little bit more towards that one color. Color fill object. Make sure the RGB intensity is really high. And I'm just searching for a hue. Desaturate that. Okay. Alright, we can delete these Z-spheres for the laces. I know I do not need those. But it'd be good to get a certain color established for the laces. Fill object. Okay. And then these guys would benefit with a little bit of texturing. So I'm going to go alpha tile, let's say 4 dots, alpha 48. I'm going to go a little lighter, and then just back and forth on top of them. So symmetry is on, just so you know. Let's desaturate that. Alpha 23, get rid of that tile. Make sure that there's no spin. Yep. And then select the darker color, And I'm just going to kind of layer that on top. Alright, done with that. We've got the shoe to do now. We still have the old shoe, the nice one, so you can delete that or keep it as you wish. I'm deleting it because I've got something like 20 different projects. And then since we were seeing the shoe, or the toe, why don't we do the nails? That'll really help the look of it. Alpha 04. I'm going to pull in and sample and then just go up. A little more neutral, maybe a little bit more yellow too. Let's go dark and dark. Solo mode. Okay, Trump loyal. I'm faking these things right now. I'm using the texture to benefit me. Oops, symmetry's not on. Okay, I need a couple more hits. Something a little lighter, a little yellower. And then a little bit more purple. And let's just lighten some aspects of this. Okay, using the paint to also establish some form. And a little bit more. Okay, I'd say we're in good shape. We didn't really get this leg though, so let me just add a little bit for what we got showing. Okay, done with those little parts. Now we got to get ourselves on to the shoe.